Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. And I know, another Titanfall 2 video. It's crazy. We are in crazy times right now. I will tell you this, to be honest, I'm kind of protesting Modern Warfare right now. I'm kind of protesting the way that it is treating me, treating other players, and just the, I don't know, the absurdity that's happening right now with Modern Warfare. So, I'm doing kind of a protest. You're going to be seeing some certain different types of videos on my channel, from Titanfall 2 to other games. I actually want to do a Resident Evil 2 breakdown, because I know Game of the Year is going to be coming up before too long at the Game Awards. So it'll be interesting to see kind of where this game stacks up. And also, too, I want to talk about Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the remake. But since we're playing Titanfall 2, I want to talk about some Titanfall 2 stuff. And I have to say, man, I will say this. I think things come out at the best possible time. Right game, right time. We'll talk about Titanfall 2. Back in 2016, when this game released, it wasn't the right time. It was the right game, but between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, it was the best game out of the three. However, it just dropped in the worst possible time, right between both of those games, and I really do think that actually did hurt the way that this game performed in the very beginning. Now, actually, later on down the weeks and months and years ahead, Titanfall 2 was a great game, did very well, had really great player bases on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, had a really good community on Twitch. I mean, still, the community this day is amazing. You go on to Reddit, you look on Twitter, the Titanfall 2 community, the Titanfall community as a whole, is probably by far the best community to be around, and it's something that I'm truly grateful of actually being a part of. Now, talking about right game at the right time, currently right now, man, really, I can't really think of anything that I would rather want to play. Look, the Modern Warfare came out, and I was like, you know what? For the longest time, I've been dying for a game to play. I think everybody kind of goes through that. Everybody kind of goes through a phase of like, man, there's so many games out right now. I just don't know what to play. At least that's for me. I have games on my Xbox all downloaded, and I'm looking through, surfing through. Man, there's literally nothing else to play, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Modern Warfare comes out, playing that game, and man, that game is just driving me up a wall, driving me crazy. Then all of a sudden, Respawn does something that's really cool, and the fact that I think it's literally the right time. Now that some frustration is coming out of not only with skill-based matchmaking, all this other stuff, aggravation coming out of Modern Warfare, it looks like, at least from some of the news that I've been reading on Twitter, I think there's a lot of people upset with the way that Apex Legends is going. I haven't played Apex in quite a long time, but I'm seeing some frustration kind of bend over to Twitter as well as on Reddit. And then all of a sudden, Respawn announces that Titanfall 2 is going to be coming free to play on PlayStation 4. Now, I was a little skeptical about this. I was a little skeptical about kind of what the situation had in store for Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 released back in 2016. It's an older game. The community has kind of gone its separate ways. I think there is that hardcore community that I still to this day I absolutely love. Iniquity, Tony Mo, Jared, all these other people, Ishii, OP, all these different types of content creators for Titanfall 2 have stuck with it and continue to play it, and it's that majority, that hardcore player base, that community of Titanfall 2 has definitely kept this game alive. The fact that it is now free to play on PlayStation 4, I think, has definitely helped it out a lot. You literally check back the day that this became free to play, I think it was on December 3rd, it actually grew to about 15 to almost 20,000 players playing it. Now that a couple of days have gone by, it's jumped up to 40,000, 50,000. Today, on Saturday, it jumped up to over 80,000 players on PlayStation playing this game concurrently. I will tell you right now, I don't remember. I have no idea. I cannot remember a time back when this game was hot that I remember seeing that amount of people actually playing this game. I cannot remember. That was a long time ago. We know how games go nowadays. I mean, one releases the next, and the next, and the next, and you kind of lose time. You lose, focus on kind of what has been going all around you, because all different types of games are dropping out. But then all of a sudden, you're seeing that a population growth on Titanfall 2 on the PlayStation 4, just because it's free to play, is something that is just absolutely special. The fact of, people might be getting tired with a certain game. I mean, people might be getting annoyed, trying to figure out what game they want to play. What do I want to do next? And the fact that not only are players that have played this game are returning, but also, too, a lot of players are jumping back into this game, or jumping into this game for the very first time. I think it's crazy that people never played this game back in 2016, and for all of us that loved it and enjoyed it and became a part of this community, it's awesome to know that we're having new players introduced to this game, that we can actually bring them in and have them enjoy the same experience, the same gaming and fun experience that we had just a couple of years ago. They get to experience for the very first time, and they get to experience it with us that are veterans, that know kind of what's going on and can kind of lead them in the right direction. You know, whether you're watching Iniquity videos or Tony Mo videos or Jared videos or whoever else is doing content. I believe Paper Cut to You is still doing content on Titanfall 2. You know, stuff like that. Players, new players that are joining this game for the very first time that never played it, and this is the fun experience that they have when it's free to play, is something that is truly special. And the fact that we have still had this strong community for so long is just something that you really don't see too often in video games. Yeah, you kind of see it in Battlefield, I would say every now and then. Call of Duty, I will say sometimes is a fraction bunch of community members. Yeah, there's all different factions here and there and fractures of kind of what's going on. But I will say this, as somebody that is part of the Titanfall community, I've never seen a community so together no matter what it is. And the fact of being able to meet people in the Titanfall community is something that is truly special. And knowing that we're all on the same page, that we're all as one in this fight on the frontier in Titanfall 2 is just something that's truly remarkable. Now, I want to talk about this. The success that PlayStation 4 is having right now with free-to-play is something that is just, again, truly remarkable. The fact of today on a Saturday, there's 80,000 people playing this game. So, my next question is this going to be coming to Xbox? Is this going to be coming to PC? I know GameSager actually posted something on Twitter saying, hey, when is this going to be coming to PC? Because not only on Xbox and on PC, the population has died off. The popularity of this game died off. However, when PlayStation 4 had this game as a free-to-play game, man, I've never seen so much popularity grow from a game that's been so old, and that's kind of the funny thing about this game. So, hopefully we do actually see this actually go over and transverse over to Xbox and go over to PC, because Respawn has seen the success of how many people are playing their game. Hopefully, again, we get to see that on Xbox, and Xbox and PC players get to enjoy a bigger community, a bigger onslaught of players joining this game for the very first time, or returning players that get to play again in the Frontier. I think this is kind of cool. If you guys did not know this, on PlayStation, they've actually cut down some of the prices on some of the camouflages. If you guys have not checked that out, definitely check that out if you are a new player or you've been playing this game for a while and you actually want to get some good prices, some cut down 50% prices on camos, as something that's just kind of a cool thing that's happening right now. If you guys just did not know that. Last thing I want to talk about is this. We're seeing popularity grow with Titanfall 2 right now just because it's free to play on PlayStation. Hopefully it does come to the Xbox. Hopefully it does come to the PC, to where we actually get to, again, see the population grow. And again, right place, right time, right game, right time right now, because again, I think a lot of people are kind of getting annoyed right now with the way that some games are going. So maybe the best thing to do is bring in Titanfall 2. Again, Titanfall 2's gameplay and the lack of skill-based matchmaking in this game, I think, made it just way above other games, because it is just a regular run and gun, no stress, just being able to jump into a pub game and just have fun, have a relaxing, fun time, and not have to stress out about trying so hard. I think that's the one thing that I enjoyed about Titanfall 2. But one of the things I'm really hoping with this new popularity, this new growth of popularity with Titanfall 2 making it free to play on PlayStation, I really do hope that this kind of sends a message to Respawn saying, look, this game is not dead. The Titanfall community, this universe, this storyline, this everything that has to do with Titanfall is not dead. People are still enjoying this to this day after several years of this game's release. So what will be the next step? Maybe a Titanfall 3? Again, we don't know. I know Respawn's all focused right now on Apex Legends. But Apex Legends is doing alright, I will say. Doing alright with the amount of players that are playing it, the cosmetic items, the expansions they do onto that. What if the expansions and everything that have been doing very well with Apex Legends, maybe that success, and maybe this new growth of popularity with Titanfall 2 actually reinforces the urge, reinforces the idea of making a Titanfall 3 and expanding again, once again, on this universe of Titanfall. expanding the universe of the Frontier, and adding on to the great experience that this game has to offer. Again, this is one of those games that just, when it came out, man, I had a blast. Still have a blast to this day playing this game, and it's still so much fun to play. And I want more people to experience it. I want more people, not only on PlayStation, to experience it, but I want Xbox, I want PC, I want all these people to experience the same game that I'm playing. And I also want an expansion. I don't think we're done yet. The storyline to Titanfall 2, the storyline to Titanfall 1, this expanding universe of this war between the Frontier, with the IMC and the militia, and everything in between. And I don't want to say that a certain, I was about to ruin it. But I caught myself. So I want to continue on with the storyline of Jack Cooper and his Titan. I want to know what happens after Titanfall 2. What happens after the storyline of this game? I don't think it can end right here. I don't think the storyline, the campaign, ends at Titanfall 2. I want to see the continuation of it. I want to see this campaign get bigger and better. I want the multiplayer to do the exact same thing. I want Frontier Defense to grow and be an amazing game mode to be added in to a Titanfall 3. I think there's a lot of great expansions, and the fact that this community has stayed together for so long, and now that we're getting new blood into this game, that are people that are playing this game for the very first time, and also having just as much fun as people that have been playing this game since its release in 2016. I think it shows some pretty good news for the future ahead of Titanfall. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know what the future has in store for Titanfall. I hope that Titanfall 2 is not just it. I hope this popularity from Titanfall 2 becoming a free-to-play game, I want to see this expansion. I want to see this game grow. I want to see what happens next in this universe, and I don't want to say that we're done here. I really don't. So, guys, to people that are playing this for the very first time, I want to say welcome. I really do hope that you're enjoying your experience in this game. Again, Titanfall 2 is a lot different than some of the other first-person shooters out there. The fast momentum that you can create, and also to the gunplay and the Titan play as well, is something that has just been amazing. And it's something that truly there isn't any other game out there that can compete right now with what Titanfall 2 can give players and what type of experience that they can deliver. So hopefully, if you're playing this for the very first time, I hope you're having a great time with it. Hopefully we get to see some expansions to this universe later on. Maybe a Titanfall 3 comes out later on. Maybe some more free-to-play action for Xbox and PC come down the line. But for right now, if you're a PlayStation 4 owner and you're playing this game for the very first time, I hope you're enjoying your experience. I hope you have a lot of fun. And hopefully, because of this popularity, we get to see more of this game grow and more of the franchise grow. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please have a great rest of the day. Have a fun experience on the Frontier, and I'll see you guys all next time.